It can happen to anyone at any time. You get hurt on the job, but unfortunately, it's what happens after the accident that can also often cause the worst pain. Richard Griffin with the Griffin Law Firm is here with the story of one client who knows about that all too well. So what happened to your client?
Well, he was working in a cooler carrying a pallet with a coworker, and it was a very heavy pallet, and he lost his footing. He fell to the ground. He badly injured his right hand, right wrist, his fingers, his arm, and it was difficult. You know, he had a workers' comp case because he was hurt on the job, but the adjuster was not wanting to pay those benefits and authorize all the treatment he needed. He reached out for help and called 877 Pain Law, and we jumped in there and helped him, and we were able to get him the physical therapy, the medications, his weekly checks, and he ended up needing 2 different surgeries. And then when he was ready for us to settle it, we were able to get him a $75,000 settlement.
Okay, that was the workers' comp
That was
settlement.
the workers' comp.
Then what happened?
Well, later, you know, you can have, we've talked about how you can have a personal injury case and a workers' comp case. You can also have a workers' comp case and a Social Security disability case from the same injuries. Now, in this situation, it was a few years later, and he had some other health issues that in combination with the on-the-job injury made it where there was no job in the U.S. economy he could do, which is what's required for Social Security disability. Now, he applied for it, and the Social Security, it was declined. He was told that he was a little older, he would be eligible, and he was about to give up. But he remembered how we'd helped him before, and we are so blessed with so many clients that remember and will come back when they need us. And we got involved, we handled that appeal, and we ended up getting him those Social Security disability benefits, which made all the difference. Because we couldn't work, you know, having those benefits every month and having the Medicare take care of his health treatment, that is just, it made all the difference.
Well, that's what I mean is, you know, the accident's one thing, but really the pain can come later when you get denied what you really need just to get through your week, your month. But we talked to him on camera, so we've got a little, okay, let's look at that.
I thought that I didn't have a chance because of what these people were telling me. The Griffin Law Firm knows the law, and they tell you what to expect. And that's the good thing, that's the great thing about this is they understand that the quote-unquote little man doesn't always have to end up on the bottom. He can end up on top. I feel like we did it. We ended up on top.
Wow, because that is true. The government said no, you stepped in, and then they said yes.
Right. It just takes that phone call. You have to make that call. It's a free call at 877 Pain Law, and we're going to tell you all the claims you might have. Sometimes you have claims that you don't even realize. If you have a personal injury case, a workers' comp case, a Social Security disability case, and you just feel like it's not going well, maybe it's going sideways, maybe you're about to give up, you need to reach out because that phone call is free and hiring us is free as well. It's on a contingency fee. Any of those type claims are on a contingency fee, which means we don't get paid unless we win your case. All
right, well, could you talk just a bit more about the Social Security claim because we don't talk about that one as much.
Right.
What does that mean exactly?
Well, Social Security disability it means that it could be your injuries or it could be just your overall health. It could be physical problems, disease, injuries, psychological issues, heart problems, any of those things. And if all of that together makes it where there's no job in the U.S. economy you can do, then you can be eligible for basically your Social Security retirement benefits early because you are disabled. So rather than having to wait till you were eligible based on age, you get to
so that is a totally separate thing. That doesn't have anything to do with whether you're injured on the job. You could get a Social Security claim from any of the reasons that you mentioned.
That's right.
Okay.
It could be just general health. A lot of times heart disease, heart attacks, a lot of mental issues where you have conditions, anything that is going to make it difficult for you to maintain a job. And there are times where people are denied, and on appeal, we are able to get those benefits. You have 90 days or 60 days, I should say, to appeal, and presenting it in a way where the judge can understand that collectively, maybe these things individually, you wouldn't be eligible, but when you look at how it impacts their life and their ability to work, if you have to miss 4 or 5 days every single month because you got to go to the doctor, or you have to take medication, those kinds of things are going to make it where there's no employer that's going to keep you as an employee. Well, that can make all the difference when you're being told no and we're able to win and get those benefits that can really make it where you can
Gosh.
make ends meet.
That is so important. How many people does that affect all the time? I didn't know that. Thank you
Right.
so much, Richard. Don't forget to get the help you need. Contact the Griffin Law Firm. Call 877-PAIN-LAW. You can also log on to 877painlaw.com.